Aloha, this is Aaron from Hawaii Music School, and today we're doing a lesson for Hawala Schools, the intermediate class. What we were going over was a song, but what we're going to do this week is we're going to learn how to use our thumb and our first finger to do what's called, in the guitar world, Travis picking. Okay, so with Travis picking, what we do is we use our thumb to kind of keep time, okay, and our fingers 1, 2, and 3 to play the melody, or we can even just use finger number 1. Like Uncle Ed, he uses this finger number 1, yeah. So we're going to start off with just these 2 fingers for now. Okay, so we're going to play like a C chord, but I'm holding the bottom 2 strings, and I'm playing top, then second string, and then I'm going to go to the 3rd string, back to the 2nd string, and just get used to doing that. Now we're going to try to alternate this finger. So we'll play this. See, so now I'm going 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. And we're going to do this for a little while. Okay, now we're going to try to play them at the same time. So see how I play that? So notice sometimes I'm playing the bottom one twice, sometimes I'm playing the bottom one 3 times, sometimes I'm throwing this one in. Okay, so what we want to be able to do is no matter what the melody happens to be on the 1st string or the 2nd string, we want to make sure that the thumb is always doing this. Okay, so so what I did there was I just went up. Okay, so let's try it again. Okay, so that chord right there looks like a G7 down here stretched out, right? And that's because it's a G7. So remember, that's our G shape, and this would be the F shape. Remember, cops always get free donuts, right? Get free. Okay, so we're going to play that. Well, don't tell any cops I said that. Okay? Okay, so. Okay, so that's going to be your exercise there. Now, the other thing we're going to try to do is keep in mind where the notes are for this, because we're playing in the key of C. Okay, we want to recognize that C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. We also have D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay? So remember that rule, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half, right? So whole step to C from between C and D, whole step from D to E, half step from E to F, whole step to F to G, G to A, whole step, A to B is a whole step, and then back to C is a half step. Okay, so whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Now, if we're playing on adjacent strings, remember the difference here, right? So C, D, E, E, F is a half step, G, A, B, and B and C is a half step. So if you need to remember B, C, E, F, just remember big chickens eat first, okay? Or big cows eat first, or whatever it helps you remember, B, C, E, F, okay? And that's going to be our scale pattern. So when we're doing a melody, now let's use 2 fingers on this side. through the scale. You can do that sort of thing. Okay, so keep in mind, it's not trying to get you to play what I'm playing, but just knowing where the melody was, right? And you can change around the melody to whatever suits your needs, but what we want to do is keep in mind the chords are going to go C, G7, again, C, G7, C7, F, back to C, G7, C. Okay, so that's going to be your backing track, I guess, and just keep that in mind. You don't have to be strict to that, but that's just something I use as a guideline. But what I want you guys to do is mainly get your thumb going. So when you play something up here, you know, it doesn't affect this. So you got to train your hand to do that, right? So a couple of you guys already, I know, can do this as it is, but I want you guys to just try to work on it and tighten it up, because when we get back to school, we're going to be doing a couple of different songs that are going to require you to use this technique. There are 4 of you in the intermediate class, and I expect you guys to be a little bit higher level, and so you guys are going to be also helping out the younger guys too when we do the performance thing. Okay, so I need you guys up to snuff on this stuff and try to work on this. Next week we're going to do something else, and I'm going to show you a song that we're going to start to do, and that's going to be one of the songs that you guys play for the end of the year. Okay, so work on this, and I will see you guys back in school in about another week or so. So you guys go work on this, and I'll see you next week on here again. Okay, aloha.